many of you are ready to change your health? Gosh, I hope you are after hearing all that tonight. Raise your hand if you're ready. I like to just be interactive, so I'm going to raise my hand because I just love helping people with their health. We're supporting healthy stem cell activity when coupled with the Cellergize electrolytes. Hey, there's the claim you can make, guys. And we're looking here for you guys for energy, recovery, wellness, longevity, vitality. I mean, it's time to be the light. So what's your vision? Get a vision tonight after listening to these beautiful women. Get a vision for your health. Get a vision for your family's health. Get a vision for your elderly parents' health, right? Get a vision for your finances. Get a vision for your life. So when you have a clear vision and you're taking that new consistent action, you're going to achieve that vision. So I'm going to introduce you to a couple more people. You heard from those beautiful women and they were telling multiple stories, but I want you to keep in mind that all the stories we're sharing tonight, this is a phototherapy technology. We are not talking about an FDA-approved drug or injection. So this technology, LifeWave, is classified by the FDA as a wellness device. So we can't make any medical claims or guarantee you any results, okay? Everything shared here reflects the personal individual experiences, okay? What we can tell you is this is cutting-edge phototherapy technology, and it's using specific frequencies of light designed to support your body's natural processes, okay? So the patch itself does not heal the body. The body was brilliantly designed by God to heal. Okay. All the patch does is it delivers that light-based signal. The signal was the word of the week last week, right? All of you, I saw you posting about signal, but that light-based signal, the body receives that, and that helps the body to appropriately communicate. So we have Gail. She's 75. This is her on a recent skydiving trip with LifeWave. Again, I'm not saying wear the patch, you're going to skydive. I'm just telling you what happened to Gail. She came up to me and she said, Renita, I skydived with your son, Truett. I said, Gail, you're amazing. She goes, I'm 75. I'm like, wow. So she had earned that incentive trip to Hawaii. There was 1,100 of us on that trip, by the way. So there is a huge opportunity for you guys to earn incentive trips as well. But prior to patching, Gail was miserable, getting slower. The effects of aging were set in, like most people. She began wearing the patch, and honestly, she started feeling amazing. So amazing that she was skydiving a year later. April probably is on this tonight. She was running at the beginning of the Zoom. She's a champion. I mean, this woman is a champ. She has broke 38 world records in 4 years of wearing the technology. I have 20. It's not 20. She told me, Renita, it's actually 38. I'm like, I got to change the slide. It's like, okay, so, I say 20 on the slide. This woman's broke over 38 world records. It's taken her stamina to a whole new level. We've got Eddie. The before and after of Eddie. He was living on a swing bed for 18 months. He was not breathing well. He had zero energy, and he was only awake for like an hour a day. After he started patching from his daughter, Crystal, he started getting up, showering himself, playing cards. He was 5 to 6 hours a day visiting with people. Do you guys know Eddie was on Facebook today? He was featured by his daughter, Crystal, on Facebook today because Eddie is a 1-star, 2-star manager, and he received the documents in the mail. And this 97-year-old handsome gentleman was holding up those documents, so proud of his accomplishment because now he's sharing the light with others. So it's never too late for a second chance, guys. And then, of course, we've got the world-renowned surfer, Bethany Hamilton, Bethany Dirks. If you don't know her and her husband, Adam, are just gems of human beings. They're on the Ashley and Tommy Rowland team. This couple is dynamite. 10 marries 10s, man. So Soul Surfer was the movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But Adam was dealing with a little knee issue. And after patching for a couple short weeks, he realized that knee issue was no longer. And they both had mental clarity, amazing kind of just focus, no more that kind of brain fog that people deal with. It really allowed them to get back on the waves. So they wear the technology 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And that's what you ought to do as well. 12 hours on during the day, take it off at night when you go to bed. They are so grateful. They said, of course, you guys know our boys. We love this because our family is involved with us. We want to be around our boys. So we are finding that many families are attracted to phototherapy technology. They're looking for a natural solution for their health. And they love how simple and affordable the patch is. They love the ease of use with their families. And my boys are addicted. I'm just going to tell you, they listen to all the miracles of all the amazing people they're sharing with. It's definitely an opportunity for everyone. So light is information. What is phototherapy? If you guys don't know about the patch yet, it's a therapeutic use of specific wavelengths of light to support and optimize the body's natural biological processes. Again, the patch does not heal you. The patch is activating and optimizing the biological response that's necessary to do the work. Okay, so it works by delivering that precise, non-invasive light frequency that interact with our cells, that cellular communication, right, guys? That frequency, that specific frequency that hits the skin is going to turn on a certain basically mechanism in the body that's going to help the body to upregulate and function like it should, basically, right? So this is the only phototherapy technology in the world that uses your own body as an energy source. The sun, of course, is our original healer. The sun uses that red and near infrared light. And of course, that penetrates the skin. And that activates a whole host of amazing hormones like vitamin D, right? And it helps to maximize and levelize a lot of the hormonal production of the body. But if you don't know, there's a great book called Healing is Voltage. It's actually laying on my kitchen counter by Dr. Jerry Tennant. And he said the body cannot heal without voltage. So voltage is the spark of life. Without it, there's no healing. There's only management of disease. So light and minerals are the raw materials the body uses to build voltage. So again, we're just giving the body a specific frequency of light, and that's activating exactly what needs to happen in the body. So David Schmidt, nearly 300 patents. This is our founder and inventor. He has nearly 300 patents in regenerative healthcare and technology. He combines nature, light, innovation. Honestly, he's like the perfect mix of science and God, right? Because he really investigates and studies God, the written word of God, and the numbers and the codes that we're giving, the code of creation, right? That was given in the word of God. But he also wants to make sure that everything is safe and very well documented and validated scientifically, which is why he has to have vigorous testing, which is why we have over 101 clinical studies in our back office. So if you're interested in the science, if you're a doctor on here, a nurse, a healthcare practitioner, get into your back office and start looking under resources at the studies, okay? The technology was originally used by the Navy SEALs. I just signed up my friend Rini. She was the head nurse of my mom at the hospital. She walked in. She said, I'm in. Tell me what you're doing. Your mom looks 20 years younger than she is. We can't believe that she's like on no meds except one. Like, what's going on here? She got signed up with a premium pack. She's probably on the meeting tonight. She's a beautiful woman of God. She's a nurse. She's a nurse for a long time. Her husband was actually a Navy SEAL. How cool is that, you guys? So she got started on the patch technology and excited to share it with so many people all across the world because she's a traveling nurse. So David Schmidt, you guys, was recognized for several different things in the world of regenerative healthcare. I don't know if you guys know this. He was the innovator of the year for all direct sales. Our technology, LifeWave, has got the Biotech Breakthrough Award in stem cell innovation. I mean, David is a genius, okay? So he spent 10 years and $4 million to bring to market the X39 patch, and that's the patch that's going to activate your copper peptide. Okay, what is copper peptide known for? I'm not saying it's going to do this for you, but I'm going to tell you what copper peptide is known for. There it is, guys, cellular signaling. Come on. I showed an example the other day of our cell phones, and when our cell phones are not connected, when there's no signal, you can't talk to anybody. You can't use the internet, right? Couldn't use my computer tonight because I couldn't get a signal. But what if we're walking around with a lack of cellular signaling because of ill health, because of, chemicals in our environment and our diet, right? All the EMFs, all the stuff. But what if there was a way to impact and help that cellular signaling, to turn on the right things turn on the lights in the house, right, guys? So that's exactly what we have our hands on here. So I love it because copper peptides are known for antioxidant activity, hair and scalp research, gene expression, wound healing, of course, stem cell signaling. There you go again with the signaling, healthy aging. And if you guys want to look up the patent, David has a patent. It's 10,716,953 B1. If you guys go look that up, you can actually see the patent for our wearable technology. Okay, guys, here it is. I just thought I'd write it out. The embodiment enables a wearable phototherapy apparatus, that would be the patch, that produces a beneficial effect to the human body, such as supporting the copper peptide. There it is. That actually says that in the patent. You have to prove a patent. You can't just write a patent. You have to prove it scientifically. You have to give the scientific validation. Right. So supporting copper peptide, improvements in strength, improvements in stamina, balances inflammatory response via a non-transdermal container, may include, okay, so that's it, guys. Onward and upward. You wear the patch 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It's super easy. We won the Biotech Breakthrough Award, like I told you guys earlier. That's a big deal because that's chosen from 14 countries and tens of thousands of submissions globally, and we won. How does it feel to be a winner? It's like, are you kidding me? This thing just keeps getting better. So if you don't know about stem cells, by age 30, you've got about a 60% reduction. By age 50, I'm nearly 50, you've got a 75% reduction. Good thing my biological age test came back with me at 32. So even though I'm chronologically 49, my age actually internally is 32. I mean, hello, I think it's working. Age 80, you've got a 95% reduction of those stem cells. So if you're not doing this, I'm not sure what you're going to do. LifeWave is #1 in momentum globally in all direct sales, over a 3,000% growth in the last couple of years. We've won the Bravo Growth Award. It's the most prestigious award given out in direct sales. And we won it 2 years in a row. And of course, David Schmidt is Innovator of the Year. And if these companies are not innovating, they are going by the wayside, right, guys? So the fact that we have the Innovator of the Year who loves God, who is creating technologies that are helping to reverse aging and, activate and regenerate the human potential is pretty powerful. And so we're in 80 countries around the world. We just launched our business today. We have a great team over in Asia Pacific, and now we've got a big team growing over in Japan officially today. So, the beautiful thing about this business is I don't know any other business where you could start today and be available with 80 different locations around the world. So that's what you have your hands on, guys. So just take up 10 seconds right now. Think of people that you love and care about that should be wearing this technology, that need what you heard tonight. How many people right now are praying for this opportunity? What a life-changing, incredible opportunity, guys. So there's 3 mindsets going into this. The first mindset, you just want to get well. I mean, you're just here to get well. And so get back with the person who invited you on this tonight. They're going to teach you how to buy at wholesale. Wholesale is way better than retail. Okay. So tell them, I want wholesale pricing. And they'll show you these amazing packages that you can get started at wholesale. That's for your personal benefits, right? Maybe you decide to share it with a few. No pressure. There's no pressure in this thing. Number 2 is the second mindset. Maybe you're watching this thinking, holy cow, I made a list of people while I'm listening to this thing that need help, 20 plus people. You love helping people. You love leading and guiding, and you love a solution that works, right? You're going to build something significant here. I got news for you. If you have the second mindset, you're going to help some people. In fact, you're probably going to help a lot of people. And number 3 is you're just a world changer. You're ready to transform your life, your health, the health and wealth of your community, your family. And for me, I'm just this person. God made me like this. I just think globally all the time. I walked in, I'm now educating the entire place my mom's living in down here in Florida. They said, we're so thankful. They revamped the whole menu according to my mom with the oxalates. And this woman said today, who ran the whole program, she said, I can't believe that you're coming in here educating us about that type 3 diabetes is Alzheimer's. And we're feeding these people apple pie and loads of potatoes every day. We got to make a change. I mean, I love that. They don't even know about the patch yet. They see my mom wearing the patches, and many of the nurses have asked what it's all about. But the first person who's getting the patch is a beautiful name, Crystal. And Crystal actually wanted it for herself and her dog. So I told Crystal, I'm bringing you some samples of the patch. She's very excited. So you guys, new area, new environment, new opportunity. So these are the packages: Core, Advanced, Advanced Plus, and Premium. Get started with one of these to really get yourself launched for the wholesale pricing. You can see there it says wholesale. Core is a great option for you by yourself, if it's you and your husband or you and a spouse. Advanced is a great place, Advanced Plus, and then the Premium. Monthly subscription, that's a good thing to do if you're working the business to keep your account active so you can max out the ways of earning. Make sure you're on a monthly subscription, okay? There is a 30-day money-back guarantee. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to get their money back when they're feeling so great. Surprise, surprise. So we're so proud of all of you for taking back your health. It's actually incredible that we can use our own body's light to regenerate. It's great to be part of the solution instead of the world that's full of problems. We're helping to bring light to the entire planet, guys, and this is so much fun. So again, reach back out to the person who invited you on this tonight. If you're here the first time, make sure you get started. Look, my boys walking behind. You can see all these boys. Come in. Tell them how good Grandma did tonight. Truett, this is Truett.
got out of the shower.
Truett, tell them how Grandma did.
Grandma did amazing.
What was she doing on the bike?
She was biking for a while. I had the resistancy thing all the way up.
All the way up, cranked up, and Grandma was pedaling it out. I saw it, right?
Yeah, she's doing good.
And what was she saying at the place she's living at? What did you tell me?
Well, pretty nice, but the thing is, she's definitely the smartest and healthiest person there.
So yeah. Well, maybe that's good to be the kingpin for a while, but we might have to upgrade her.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said, thanks, Truett. Love you. With that being said, God bless you guys. Make it a great night. The best is yet to come, and reach out to who got you on here. Okay.